Hey everybody, greetings and salutations, or something like that. Sorry. Well, guess what? Let me think here. You better not pout, you better not cry. We got RV furniture, I'm telling you why. Stock RV furniture really sucks. Sorry man, free concert. Consider yourself blessed. No, nothing like that. Anyway, we got our RecPro couches in today. We're going on a mission for the weekend shortly. We're going to pull the old couch out of the Cougar. We're going to put the new couch into the Cougar, or we're going to take you along for the ride. So come on, let's go. Okay, boys and girls, this couch is coming out of here. It's somewhat common practice that RV manufacturers in their lower to mid-range, even some of the high-end units, put furniture in here that's not very user-friendly, not all that comfortable. This couch, we knew we were probably going to be replacing it because, again, we plan on hanging on to this camper, so we're actually making more investments into suspension and everything in this camper than we ever have in the past on other campers because we like it. So one of the big pet peeves is it's kind of narrow to sit in, and the back, when you lay your head back, you have nothing against you. The back just doesn't come up very high. So we're going to swap this out. This is not a powered recliner. We're going to be putting the RecPro dual love seat with some bigger center console in, and it is powered. So we'll take you along. First things first, we're going to open this up. We're going to find out where the mounting screws are. We're going to get our cheaters. So on the bottom here, there it is. Okay. So on the bottom there's a L metal or L channel that they usually screw through, and I could feel them on this one. There's going to be 2 screws in the front, 2 screws in the back. We're going to pop those screws out, and these pieces all just basically lock together. I'll show you when we put the new one in and take this one out how these go together. But it's super easy to do, you guys. So we're going to get started pulling the 4 screws out of here, and we're going to put the new one in. Shouldn't take us very long at all. Stick around. All right, guys. So you're going to want to extend your recliner all the way. I'm going to show you on this couch where the screws were. So, they had one right there running down at an angle. I'm going to come over to the other side. And you see it? Right there was the other one. So those 2 hold the front. Now if we come around to the back, the reason I say extend your couch is so you have access to the back L channel, or L metal. And you can see one screw running right through the floor. So, with those loosened up, I'm going to close the sofas back up, and these will lift right apart. All right, guys, so I took out those 3 screws because I can't quite reach that back one. I could if I wanted to be a gymnast and wind my way back there. So we're just going to take this out. We're going to take that center piece out, and I'll get that back one loosened up. We're just going to close these up. This should lift right up out of here. Boom. Just like that. The centerpiece, same thing. It's just locked in. And voila. There you have it. So because this one has lights, heat, and massage, you're just going to unplug the connections and the cords. We're going to go in the back and loosen up that last screw. And all these are gone. And just like that, we'll have a new couch. All right, guys, let me show you how to remove the backs from the main recliner part and some of the connections if you have powered. All right. So on all this RV furniture, you see these 2 pegs right here? That's what the back of your recliner or sofa is going to mount to. You see these receptor brackets here? Those just sit right down on top, okay? So to loosen these up, you look closely, here's a little tab. You're just going to pull out. You're going to pull these tabs that way, and this back will lift right off of here, okay? Now again, if you've got powered, all you're going to do is just disconnect all these electrical connections. I have them all disconnected. I still have to loosen up that back screw, and these are ready to get out of here. And just like that, 3 minutes, couches are out of here. Let's bring in the new ones, shall we? Well, kids, that's pretty much it. All the pieces locked together very easily. All that's left is for me to plug in the power to all the pieces here, so we have our power recliner, etc. And then I'm going to open these up and see what we need to do to pin them down to the floor, just like the old one. So we are almost done. All right, guys, so before you set anything, you're going to want to close your slide and make sure that your couch isn't too far forward. Now, these are wall huggers, so you only need 2 inches back there. So I can actually push this one back a little bit more before I set it. I'm going to show you what I do on the bottom once I get it set to pin it to the floor. All right, guys, so when it comes to re-anchoring, I'm going to show you what I do. Now, forgive me, this is a bit awkward to get in here. I'm going to try to light it up for you. Now, there you go. I had to drill my own holes, so obviously you want to be careful so you stay away from any kind of wiring or any kind of motorized parts. Get yourself a little vacuum and we'll get all those little shards brought up. So there you go. I've got 2 on one section, and I'm going to go over here, drill holes, and put 2 more in that piece. And this weekend, when I get time, I'll open these up, and I'll go in the back, and I'll do the same thing. So this is gonna, I'm putting 8 screws in here instead of the 4 like they have from the factory. And there it is, folks. The RecPro Loveseat Power Recliner. This one is 7 inches wider than the one that I took out of here. We wanted that for a reason. We wanted more of a sitting area. We wanted a little more out of the console. And we wanted to be able to power recline. So with that being said, good night to all, and to all, a good night. Bye.